G'day viewers, Ken here. We're doing the wheat at Calmsden Farm. Calmsden Farm has got barley and wheat to start off with. We've done the barley crop already. Hang on, let's put worker. Yeah, there's the barley over there. I've already done that. Now we're doing the wheat. We've got this big class 7, what is it, 770, 720, something like that, 770, and very noisy. Over there you can see the Mac with the Wilson bin on it, and I've got the Wilson tip up trailer. Did you see that change red? I can jump out. Oh, now it's white, that's right. I'm going to say, that's not the red truck. I've gone with the black and white for the black and white Wilson, of course. Beautiful rig. Yeah, the Wilson trailer system. Or, get rid of that. Should have got rid of all these before I started. Down the road, let's go down the road. There you go, turn it off. Get rid of that one. But yeah, she's a beauty. And then this one's a pup trailer off the double trailer pack. Then of course we've got the JCB. We've got that, of course. Another JCB. I just made it modern farm. Got the British flags on the front. That's my character for this playthrough. The Aussie that come over to England, as soon as Court Farm comes out, that's the same meat, different gravy. And there's my red truck. Now, this one. This is the 670 collection with the horn header on the front in green. I was going to do it yellow, but yeah. This is just the equipment we got. Want to use that big head there and the baler behind it. Some cutting, making a swap, and it's picking up the big square bales. We have hay. I mean, yeah, grass basically. This was the barley. Got all that to start baling up soon. But yeah, love this farm. I haven't basically got past on the older tractors that I had and stuff like that. Haven't really got past the fact that I've tried doing this way and like push the accelerator button to run, and yeah, I tried doing that and answered all the while, kept shooting shots off. Idiot. Yeah, I haven't really got past these two paddocks, but now I'm going to rip these ones up, and then I'm going to bale them up. I've got the other paddock over there. Have a look at that. Now, see, I brought the one across the river, that big wheat paddock you just saw, and then these grass strips all around are just over here, and of course we've got this one over here and that one down there. So we'll be going, that was barley, that's done. This is wheat. We'll jump across and do the rest of the wheat down there, rip that off, and then come back for the barley over here. But I decided to do that, like grab these ones, because the little river crossing is just down here, which goes basically into this paddock. And then these are just wheat paddocks, grass paddocks. So I think I'll keep all the grass along the river here. I think Calmsden Farm has got acreage there. I'm not sure. I'm even going to cut the cow paddock and the sheep paddock, and I think I've think I pulled apart the horse paddock already. I'm going to look. Why not? Now, Oxygen David, I went to his channel the other day and I was watching his building of court farm, like joining the animals, the goats that he had, that he was using. There was right down by the town end for the yardies that I'm going to get on court farm as soon as it comes out. Yeah, I've got rid of the rubbish in here and made this a bale area. I've taken the horse stable out of here. I'm just going to make this, might rip them up and make them into small paddocks. Took the jumps and that out of here. Sheep paddock's still the same, of course, and the pigs is still the same. Thought I'd just run some, because it's Gloucestershire here, so I think I was going to put those spotted pigs. I know they're not called Gloucestershire old spots, but I'm going to put the spotted ones in there and call them Gloucestershire old spots. Okay? Okay, good. So yeah, go out here, birds. Yeah, and of course the sheep. Now in the rabbit pen, like in the goat pen that he had on Court Farm, he had some Alpine goats and that sort of thing. Then I saw on here with Scroff had same, what do they call them? I call them same. White goats, milking goats. And then he had some black and on the Court Farm one. So those little rabbits he's got now, he had these really long, like jackrabbits, like on Hunter Called the Wild. He had black ones and the real true coat colours of the rabbit. And I thought, yes, Flemish giants, basically, I was going to call. And I saw his testing on the rabbits in the pen and that there, and they look beautiful rabbits. I thought, oh, I wish you could put that script into the console thing for a change. You know, get something that online hasn't got. Like I've got 19 online, but I'm not going to buy 22 just to get that one map, because that's all I'm interested in, the one map. I only bought this on 22 on consoles because Dagon was, all the time I was following Dagon and Calmsden farm through Dagon, and he said it was only going to be 22 on console, and he come out 19. And that's the only reason I got it. Truth be known, that's the only reason why I brought 22. And I didn't buy 22. I actually I did buy it. I brought it off my brother. He got it pre-ordered type thing, and he wasn't happy with the graphics on most of the maps. They're like 15 graphics on a 22 map. Yeah. So he sold it to me, $60, just so I could have this farm. Like, cause I've got Oatfield Farm over on 19, which I'm playing with all the DLC stuff. That will be that one. I'll be playing this one with this modern farm now. I was going to do the early one. Like I was saying with Scroff, he had the rabbits down here, and this yard here. Had rabbit-proof fencing and stuff like that. And he had foals over here. He had the foals and that in the paddock here, and I went, oh, look at those beautiful foals. And that was with the virtual farming mod, the mob that do the mods or something, apparently. I'm probably wrong. I think he had rabbits in that. No, what did he have? Ducks in here. Those ducks were really cool too. But he had foals and that in here. And I went, yes. Because it was, I think it was on Calmsden Court Farm. One of the many YouTubers I watched on Court Farm so far. Drove out, and he was driving past a house on the corner, and it had a mare and a foal in the paddock. And that's the first time I've actually seen like foals. I've seen goats, lambs, and that sort of thing. And over on Balling Spring, wasn't it? Yeah. I found that farm with I was going to get the sheep and goat paddock farm because it had nice, beautiful yards and that there. And I went, oh yes, handling yards and that, perfect. Had a ram. Oh, love to have Rambo. And I saw Rambo on here too, yeah, he had the white ram on here. And I went, yes, I wish I could have that on bloody console, I can tell you. That's the animal thing on bloody PlayStation, I mean a PC. But yeah, and then but then I ended up getting that cow farm on there with the bull and that on it. And he had the bulls and that jumping around over here, Scrockford, over at the cow farm. But it had the Hereford cows and that in the pasture. It was, I think it was a blue farm or something like that. Just up the road and a little zigzag, and then yeah, straight up the road to the right if you go out of that yard. So he had bulls doing buckaroos and everything in here, and big Frisian bulls, or Holsteins I should say. So if I was to run any black and white cattle on any British map, I'll call them Frisians, British Frisians, only because I can. And what I say on 19 is on 19 I call the Angus cattle Kerry cattle. It's a rare breed, Irish rare breed, and that's the thing. Like with those old spots I said before, I'll put in that paddock over there for spotted pigs. But yeah, I'd rather run the black pigs and say they're Essex, you know, rare breed. Dedication to Blaze and Jimmy's Farm, if you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, watch Jimmy's Farm. Just about full. Yep, he's full. I don't want to drive on the crop, but I'm going to. I've got crop destruction on, by the way. Why? Because I was trying to make it realistic. Listen to that thing. He's a beast. Absolute beast. They're American version of the class, of course, but I wanted yellow. I want the gold. Flying the gold. But look at this place. That's what I love about Oxford and David Maps and that. You know, back in 17 and that was the first time I ever played Oakville Farm. And yeah, I've basically been hooked on that map. I can't get away from it. Like all during 19, I just couldn't get away from the Oakville Farm because it's an actual satellite farm. You don't have to place anything. You know, the farm is the farm. That's like on here. I'm not going to add. I won't add anything to this place because it's the actual area. It's the actual thing, right? Court Farm, same thing. I'm not going to use Court Farm as a farm. I'm going to make my own little story play through it. But you know, Snowy, he did that walk around, that actual real life walk around, and yeah, good on you, Snow. Showed that off. I've also got the Calmsden drone flyover footage and that, where I got my new shed over there. I didn't show you that, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. The easy shed. Where I put that easy shed, they've got a cow barn that over there. Yeah, so, you know, and that was cool because I saw and there was another guy I watched the other day. He was actually doing the side by side. He was driving on the map where Calmsden Farm, I mean, driving on the map where it was real life footage of him driving as well. It was really cool. I like it a lot. But I mean, like, you don't have to, what am I looking for? I'm looking for where am I going to sell this stuff? That's what I'm looking for. I need to go down. Oh. Is it this one? That one. And we want wheat. And we're looking at farm store number 2. Okay. I'm going on a farm store number 2 and the price is going down. Now this truck, as soon as I found the Wilson, like you got an older truck with it, this got a bit of weight in here, by the way. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air. Look at this beautiful thing. I mean, like I'm sport for choice on I've got 19 on PC, where I use actual brand name stuff and that. So like I said, I was going to go get 22 on PC as well. Just we got the Western Australian map and all the Australian maps over there. But Oxy just keeps throwing these beautiful maps out, so I have to play them. My grandfather was from England, and he was one of the sailors on the Queen's yacht, and that's how he met my nana from Fiji. And they come out to Australia due to racial problems that they suffered at the time. So yeah, that's the reason why we're out here in Australia. But these are Saunders. That's what I say. George Saunders, Uncle George, I keep calling. Probably related somewhere along the line. So we're going to Farm Store 2. You can see it highlighted there, but it's on the opposite side of Farm Store 1. I mean, she's got a bit of power, this truck. Super loader. Now my don't worry about the money up there too. I stuffed up. I did that little like money sheet thing, and with the what do you call things? Government subsidy things, and I ended up pushing 360 or something. What it was times. So we'll dump the Wilson trailer back first, and then we'll change it to the front one, and we'll dump, change it to the front one, and then we'll dump that. See, basically, when you got this combination set up, with the front slip onto the truck, it's just the same as if you got a dolly in between, like you got the truck and then you've got the actual implement. So if you're ever tipping like 4 trailers and that, like I do in Western Australia, for road train, you got to count for the dollies in between, so you got to keep hitting that triangle and switch to the next one, next one. Yeah. So now it's all set back onto the front tipper. I'll leave it there for now. Wait until that come down. Thank you. Pull that brake. The sounds of the horn's not very loud in here, is it? Pull it out. Should have flashes on the yard too, but we're not playing American Truck Simulator at the moment. Big wheels are all moving on. Yeah, Switch is another thing. I've got Australia over on American Truck Simulator, and I've got Euro Truck and that as well, which I will start playing again. I haven't really played Euro Truck. I've got it, but I haven't. Same as Call of the Wild and that. I've played Call of the Wild, but no, it's not funny. But I've never played the first one. I can't remember what it's called. So I've got a different gaming stuff that I play as well as this. So if you're interested, go to Stone Toad. If you want to watch my real life stuff, my real life bush and hiking and that sort of thing, I've got heart and lung disease, so I try to get out there as much as I can. which is worse since I've actually copped the big C. I'm not talking about cancer. Apparently you know how to say the word. I don't know why. But anyway, finally copped that from the mate. Bloody good mate too. And and it didn't kill me, so I'm alright. Wouldn't be the first time I died. And you'll find out what that's all about if you go and look at my actual real life channel. Walking miracle. We're back. Let's turn it off, let it coast. Beautiful truck, beautiful truck. All these beautiful models that they're coming out with. Like PC was, like I said, I got PC, and the amount of models over there. But you know, they're just taking a 22's got some really good model makers and that, and map makers as you look around. As you see, the legend itself. And bought Bill over on, played a lot of Oxys and Bullet Bills and Black Sheep modding stuff on that on 2017. And I'm glad that Oxy brought out the Lone Oak for Bullet Bill on 19 for a lot of people who experienced it. Never had 17. But if you've got a PlayStation 4, go and source yourself a 17 copy, because the farms now on 17 are really, really good. And like one of Bill's ones, every single house is a different house. It's like this. All the models are made to the actual thing itself. Yeah, so go and have a look at them. Get that copy, throw it in your PlayStation 4, and yeah, you can play 17, you can play 19, and you can go out and get 22. So that one console can play the whole 3. So if you've got console number 5, you know, if you've got PlayStation PS5 and you've still got the old 4 around, give your games and that to somebody who hasn't got it, or your granddad, so you can play some farming games, or your grandma, whatever the case may be. Hand it on to somebody else and show them the run of the rule, and you can set them up on online and stuff like that if you want, so then you can play multiplayer. Wouldn't that be good? Give it to your granddad and then playing Generations. When I was a boy, this is what we used to do. Yeah, you got to take those. That's why YouTube's a good thing. You sit down and you talk to those people and get their stories and that, and then when they're gone, they will be there forever for everybody to listen to and see them. That's basically why I started doing YouTube stuff. So then my grandkids will be able to see who I was, type of thing. I always had this thing when I was growing up about my genetics. Wouldn't be passed on, obviously. Now, that's another thing too. Oxygen David normally puts lots of things in the water, like fishes, is that frogs? 117 there's fish, ducks, on all the maps. I think there's eels or something in here, isn't there? Or not eels, what do they call them, long fish? Oh, there's some fish. There we are. Look at that. There's some redfin, by the looks of that. Yeah, just normal redfin. And these ones pikes, that's what they are. Oh, look at the pike. Watch out, the pike will probably have a go at you and bite your leg. Let's see, oh there we go, another pike. Yeah, maybe jump on the rock, it was going to bite me. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, there's a redfin again. Redfin. I like redfin. We have introduced redfin in Australia. Yeah, so I own this as well, like the all grass paddocks and stuff. So I'll be like cutting them and just tethering them and stuff like that and getting the hay and grass. Because I do want to put beef cattle on. I'm not really into like dairy cattle. Doing the whole dairy thing. I'll run down here and I'll show you the river crossing. I thought it was just here. Wasn't there a crossing here somewhere? Oh, it's down there further. There it is, down further. There it is. At the end of this paddock. I own this one as well, by the way. Yes, oh, there's a collectible too. So yeah, here's the river crossing to get to the other side of the creek here. My little pony, I love my little pony. I love that little pony. That's another thing too. I'm not really big on the horses, but I'm going to start riding. I'm going to get a horse. I sold that yard, of course, but I'm going to put that little individual horse thing down and have a horse to get on. And I'll put me riding gear on, British riding gear. Oh, with my helmet and all. Yes. Yes, I'll be changing into my proper attire because safety's, important. So I'll be riding with my helmet and that on, boys and girls. So make sure that you wear your safety equipment when you're on your motorbikes and everything else. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll be riding around the map. I'm going to have a whole session of just me going for a ride, exercising the horse, of course. Alright, so there's the header. That's what we're doing. I just like talked the ear off, and that was it. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching. If you like it, join our mob. Yeah, become a subscriber, put the likes up or thumbs down, whatever the case may be. And yeah, Kiwi Cobbers, join the Cobbers Club. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Can't be good, be good at it. Bye.